And so we're back. The league is running a little bit. Okay, so we're getting it a little bit of a delay.
Third down, blitz is still on.
But on downs, and then Guardians had. Oh, never mind. They punted. I was too busy putting up the stream, so I apologize for my mistakes.
9, 8, 7,
But
6,
right now it's third down
5,
on the 2.
3, 1
I think Hashem obviously was thinking about blitzing, but decided not to. Moshe Sharf evades, eludes, and gets to the 11-yard line. The Friday League MVP right there, showing why he is a force to be reckoned with. We have fourth down from their own 11. Is the team going to risk it for the biscuit? It's a championship game. As I said, we started a little bit late. Didn't miss anything. 12 minutes, I guess. A little bit less than 12 minutes left of the game. We got a blitz on the punt, and the punt is good, and that's a nice punt. And Avrami Zegelbaum misses the tackle, but Mati gets it. And so now we have, thank you Hashem, starting their second drive of the game from the 28-yard line, almost over center field. So we got a 1st and 20 from the 28, which will put the first down about on the 12-yard line, which would give them an opportunity for a nice drive. We have quarterback getting the snap. Oh, Yosef Shmuel, offensive player of the year, missing the catch with great coverage by Avrami Zegelbaum, who many complained was a snub for the awards this year, but you know, the votes come in as they come in. Okay, we got the ball going. Oh, snap. That was intentional grounding. Did not pass the line of scrimmage. No receiver was in the area. And so that ends up being an intentional grounding on the quarterback. Bad penalty. So far, the only direction they're moving is backwards, which is not where you'd like to see yourself going in the championship game. So far, we've seen a lot of great defensive plays. We got third down. Blitz is live. Our 3 refs on the field. Quarterback receiving the snap. Oh, evading. Heading up to Heshi. Oh, with a little bit of an OPI over there. Nonetheless, that was great defense and a great job. Okay, we got some fans building up here. Got some fans on the stream. Our downfield ref would like some commentary.
8, 7.
We got a punt. Oh, and the punt goes out of bounds. Great location. Don't want to put the balls in the hands of Remy Zegelbaum. Many have asked why was it that he didn't win any awards? If anyone is joining the stream and therefore is unaware, the awards for the Friday League were like this. Moshe Sharf won the Friday League MVP. The Yosef Shmuel won, who is the line, tight end, wide receiver beast on Thank You Hashem, won Offensive Player of the Year. Right there. And Demir White from Old School that lost in the semifinal game won the Defensive Player of the Year. So we have Moshe Sharf starting his second drive. Hopefully his drive goes better than Thank You Hashem's did. Avoiding pressure of Remy Zegelbaum on a crosser route for 10 yards. Getting nice motion, moving forward on the field, driving. Zegelbaum, obviously the esteemed quarterback for The Last Dance and Motzei Shabbos League, who is also playing in the Friday League and is dominating it as a receiver and defender with his, I think his first catch of the game, potentially. Moshe Sharf receives the ball. Open blocker. Oh, a pick route. And that was not called by the middle ref because they did not check. And, oh, the ref explains it's after the catch, which is why it was a legal hit, and the first down to Ronen, who is quite a cute kid as a person. He's a very nice person overall, in case anyone was wondering. We're going. Moshe Sharf set the play with his playbook going. Snap the ball. Oh, good defense, but complete miscommunication between him and Avrami. He, don't see that usually. However, it's his second miscommunication with Avrami this game. Could it be that the moment is too big for him and he can't see it? He as they say, football's all between the ears, especially in the quarterback position. It's his first year in the championship as a quarterback. And then, evading pressure. Oh, evading second pressure. Oh, with the block, and the flag. Players are getting rowdy and heated, as would be expected in a 0-0 game with 6 minutes left. Players calling for the blindside block, which is a little bit of a hard call to make on the line when someone is trying to get around their blind blocker to get to the quarterback. Another unchecked rusher. Oh, Moshe Sharf avoiding contact, taking off, running. Oh, and getting down to the 3, which is quite an impressive feat. So again, this is not the first time a team has been in a scoring position in this game. Thank you, Hashem. Drove down to the 2-yard line and got stopped. The Guardians now have an opportunity, but thank you, Hashem can return the favor. Moshe Sharf receives the ball with a quick snap and throw. However, that was an illegal contact by the offense. Questionable whether that should be a PI, but because they were blocking before the ball was passed. However, 5 yards back and redo the first down. Players touching the ref's flags. It's supposed to be a personal foul. Should check the hat. But it's okay because you're doing him a favor because he didn't want to go get it. So, first and goal from the 8. Moshe Sharf receives the snap. Scrambling. Looks for Ronen with a great breakup by Heshi. And the blitz was burned because he went to bump him. And when he bumped, he crossed the line, which is a problem. A very big one. And so we move on. Second down from the 8. Moshe Sharf receiving the snap, lining up 3. And the crossing route, great crossing route. And he reaches for the touchdown and he gets it. That is a touchdown. Making it 6-0 for the Guardians. Going for 1.
15. 10. 9. 8.
Moshe Sharf receives the snap. Good coverage. Oh, and that's a great defensive play by Yosef Shmuel. good defense. He won Offensive Player of the Year, but obviously his defense is also very nice. The wind is picking up as our downfield ref just informed our line ref there's 3 minutes left to the half. Guardians going up 6-0. You know, in such a close, tight defensive game, what else would you expect? Obviously, Thank You Hashem being the more rookie team with mostly first-year players in the league, which obviously tends to lead to their demise, as veteran teams tend to be more successful as they play through the as they play through the season, especially in big games, with most of Guardians being a veteran team. So Thank You Hashem throws it up for Yosef Shmuel. However, he does not make the catch and has, again, offense has not been hot this game. You know, Thank You Hashem coming into this game a little gassed on a short schedule compared to Guardians. So one would hear the complaint, though obviously Thank You Hashem's short schedule is due to their own decisions, so less problematic. Oh, and we got another drop by the quarterback is getting the ball to his receivers. But for some reason, the receivers seem to be incapable of making the catch. We're about to reach the 1 minute warning, and it is now the 1 minute warning. 4th down.
Is it 1-0-0-0?
4th and 20. 4th and 20. They're obviously going to attempt a punt. Okay. We're going to be getting the punt. That's offside by the defense. And we got a punt. And the punt is caught on the 28 of the Guardian side. Now the question is, do they take the 5 yards and take the re-kick to attempt to make some more, to get in some more yards? Classic mistake in such big moments. Blitzing when you don't have one. Opportunity to really start the drive. And the ball is snapped. And the ball is kicked. A much better kick. Going out of bounds. Definitely the right decision to re-kick.
Okay, whatever. Just wait a second. What do you call him? He's got 10 yard line. 12. Not this. 12.
It's 12-yard line. A little bit of good communication between our refs.
49 seconds.
We got 49 seconds. 6-0 Guardians. Have an opportunity to drive, receive the second half, which would really put the nail in the coffin. I mean, again, the game's not over. You have a whole other half. But with the defense that they've been playing, we got short routes for Moshe Sharf, avoiding the sack, but getting sacked by number 2 of Thank You Hashem, which now Guardians are going to attempt to take the clock down, assuming that they're not going to be able to gain many yards. They're going to take it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Botch snap. Never want to see it. Tell everybody to go down. Pitch back and fumbled. Timeout with approximately 10 seconds left.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. Third down.
We got third down, 10 seconds. Seems like good clock management by the Guardians so that they get to end the drive on their terms. One would say that thank you, Hashem.
Timeout's over. Here we go. 10 seconds. Back here. Third down. Watch the lateral. Don't give up on the play. My turn to send running forward. 10 seconds. You just want 2 timeouts in a row? 15.
Slight confusion by the player thinking they called 2 timeouts when the ref just blew the play clock in. Oh, we got an offsides. Questionable whether that was an offsides or not. And we got a bomb, and he got him downfield. That was a nice play. That was a nice play by the defense. Sorry, by the offense. Great play getting the defense offsides to get that free play and be able to be more confident in securing that shot. Though, again, if you looked and saw Avrami Zegelbaum had them beat by like 2 feet, even if that wouldn't have been a free play, it would have been wide open. But nonetheless, smart football, good play. Thank you, Hashem. Getting a little feisty, getting a little argumentative. Again, it's always experience and keeping a cool head always prevails. But again, this isn't a sure thing. They have 1 play to get into the end zone. Probably going to throw some sort of pick route to, they're probably playing some sort of pick route, maybe a catch and pitch. Figure something out. Team complaining about the play clock. Not quite sure what their complaints about, because play clock can run down to the 1 minute, to the 1 second, and then a team could call timeout even if this clock is stopped.
Reminding them to have a timeout on a first down is in the rule book. We got a first down to call timeout. Oh no, they got the first down.
The players complaining about something that we always do, which is we don't give a team a timeout when they get a first down, even though they do not realize what it is that exactly they're doing and what's going on. Because we understand the players that we have, we tend to remind players, just like you would remind a player that he's offsides before the snap. You would also not enforce a timeout on a team if they requested it, if the clock were meant to be stopped. Because you have around 19 minutes where the clock just runs, and then you have 1 minute where the clock stops, and the rules of clock stoppages can be confusing. And we don't have coaches on the sideline who can keep a level head, relying on the players. And so, with 1 second left, Moshe Sharf, first and goal from the 5, trying to get them offsides. They don't bite, and they go, and Moshe Sharf is running. He's scrambling. He's trying to get the play down. He's trying to get the play out. We got players open. And it is incomplete. Almost picked off. Could have been a house call because he had 3 defenders and no one in front of him. However, with this, we reach halftime. For halftime report, I would like to bring in Mordechai Levitin, our downfield ref, to give us his opinion on the matter.
Yeah, so you got 2 teams with defensive lines like these and quarterbacks like these. Score 6-0 at the half is not that surprising. You got virtually no penalties, teams that know how to play the game, teams that are experienced, 2 quarterbacks that know how to manage the game. And I'm expecting in the second half that, both offenses are smart. They know how to crack defenses. I'm expecting things to explode.
What do you think the key to success for Thank You Hashem is? What adjustments do you think they need to make at halftime?
Thank You Hashem is struggling a lot on first down. First down is the most important down in the NFL. It really decides how your drive's going to go. They have to eliminate the sacks on first down. Whether that means bringing in extra blockers, but they need to be consistently getting yards on first down. Once they start doing that, which I think they will, I think they'll have a good chance in this game.
Yeah, this game is surprising because you would expect you would expect these two teams to put up a much more offensive struggle. Both of these teams have scored above 25 points in almost every single game they've played this season. So, as we come out of halftime, the halftime report,
When you have the 1 seed versus the 2 seed, you get tough, gritty football. You get close games.
defense wins championships,
It's going to go down to the wire.
It's going to, hopefully, as we see, scoreboard of 6-0. Okay, and we're ready for the kickoff. BT starts the clock. Ref starts the clock. We got the kickoff. High ball. Great spot. Going through blocks. And got him down on the 6-yard line. Ooh. On the 9-yard line. Looked to me like it was from the 6. We got teams warming up on the sideline for the next game, which will be in another live stream. And we got Thank You Hashem receiving. I guess I was mistaken earlier when I said Guardians would receive. Thank You Hashem would receive. And let's see if they could get anything going. As we said, first downs have been big. Oh, and we have a good, nice first down play with Ronen getting, I think, Heshi from Thank You Hashem and Ronen from Guardians on the tackle or on the flagpole, I guess. Great field position, moving, getting around 13 yards, making it second and a very doable 8 yards. They got the ball, got the snap off, got 3 rushers, and Moshe Shar, the MVP, the quarterback, the defender, the safety, the middle linebacker. They blitz 3, they rush 3. I don't think they blitz 3. I think they rush 3, and they get the block. Okay, they're down and 8 yards, I think. Get with the blitz. Oh, throw it up for Yosef Shmuel with a beautiful Moss catch on top of him. Ooh, I don't know if I got that on tape. I was too slow to turn. But we got the first down. And the player is complaining he wants to claim there was a tackle.
That's not a challenge.
Oh, maybe someone on this stream could look back at the tape and see, but it did not look to me like that was worth throwing a flag. We got a blitz. We got a pass incomplete. We got Yosef Shmuel, who was open again, getting frustrated. All these receivers, they say receivers are divas. All these good receivers, just hard for them to get in, to go for it. Blitz was burned on first down. Very interesting decision. I guess trying to gain some momentum back and take it away from Thank You Hashem. We got a short yardage reception. It's good. Keep the chains moving. I guess not keep the chains moving because the chains aren't moving, but get closer, make it third and doable. You're on your opponent's 16-yard line. Could get easily a short yardage play, try to run it in. worst case scenario, you don't get it. It's a 4th and very doable. Though again, they've already had some struggle in the red zone. We got quarterback rushing 3 again, throwing it, getting it. Oh, but he dove, and that's illegal. You're not allowed to dive. You're not allowed to go airborne and dive. So he's going to be down from where he dove.
I respect that, Don. I respect that.
That was a safety rule that we've had in the league for many years. If you dive, it's a 5-yard penalty. We do not get rid. We do not penalize the team. We do not take yardage off for that penalty because that is too penalizing because you're making a play. But we cannot have teams do that because if you do that, player safety is just too important to us. Ball is snapped. It's 4th down. We got Yosef Shmuel is fully covered, blanketed. We got and that's a catch, and that is the toe tap, and that is in, which ties the game at 6s. Bye.
Come on, let's go!
I think that's Heshi. I think that's his name. If I'm being honest, not great with names. 6 up, going for 1. It's a massive play. You know, thank you, Hashem. We said in the halftime they needed to come out hot, and it looks like they're coming out very, very hot. Driving down the field, taking 5 minutes off the clock, methodical, getting the touchdown. Going for the extra point now. Avrami Zegelbaum blanketing. Oh, and we get we got a great crossing route, taking the best receiver and throwing him to the other direction, hoping one of your 2 other receivers get open, short and high. And they get it, 7-6. Thank you, Hashem takes the lead with 15 minutes left in the game. They're feeling themselves. We're feeling hot, feeling excited. And there we go. The stress of earlier seems to have lessened. We have Moshe Shaf receiving the snap. Passing to tight end. Incomplete. We have 2nd down, 2nd and 20 from their own 10-yard line. Think Hashem could make a stop, get the ball back, try to drive down the field. It would make a big difference. You know, it would keep the momentum on their side. You have Moshe Sharf running and getting sacked. Thank you, Hashem. Just building on their momentum, making it 3rd and forever for the Guardians. The Guardians have to get something going. Avrami Zegelbaum and Yosef Shmuel have been battling back and forth all day. And seems to be like Yosef Shmuel is, you know, I mean, you can't say he shut him down because Zegelbaum did get the long reception, which led to the touchdown at the end of the, at the end of the, well, it didn't lead to the touchdown, but the long reception earlier. But nonetheless, we have them coming down. And Moshe Shaf is sacked for the safety, which makes it 9-6. Thank you, Hashem. Just. Thank you, Hashem. Just completely demolishing Guardians. Guardians, Moshe Sharf keeping a cool head as usual. Guardians down by 3 points. Mostly insignificant. Not really insignificant, because if Thank you Hashem scores, essentially it becomes a 2-score game. But on the other hand, you know, the Guardians still need to make a stop and still need to score. You're not really getting anything different. Don't really need, oh, there we go. Some technical difficulties. We have, bam, another reception. However, that will be an illegal contact by the offense. Receivers cannot make contact with the defender. At any point, no one on the offense can initiate contact. Only the defense may. Once contact is initiated, you can respond to try to avoid the contact.
You're good, go. Go. Other way, Zippy.
We got a reception downfield. Our stream has sort of gone sideways for some reason. Not quite sure why. We got quick reception and a block and a touchdown. This is not going very well. Oh, we have an illegal blocking on the offense. They initiated the contact early. To be honest, I sort of thought that was the call too. But we have an illegal contact by the offense initiating the contact. The ball was thrown. Same penalty was thrown on the Guardians. Again, this game is getting away from the Guardians. 6-9 with the touchdown. That would make it a 2-score game with 10 minutes left to the half, to the game. You know, thank you, Hashem. Definitely would like to get this score. Would put them very close to ending the game. We have a nice out route with an incomplete pass. And we have a penalty on the play. A little bit hard to see. Somewhat looks like the guy tackled him. Got the penalty, second down at the 1 or first down at the 3. Being as you can't run, many times it's better to get the extra down and lose a yard or two. Teams are debating, but the debate needs to be quelled. It's time to get the next play.
First down and go!
With a tackle, and we have first and goal. We have a crossing route. Good crossing route, but bad pass. Again, Yosef Shmuel sending his hands high to pretend like he wasn't throwing a bump. Again, ran his route, pretending like he was going for the catch, so you're not going to call that penalty, especially not in such an important game. But we got a blitz, got a short pass. Oh, but he caught it. So we got a third down. See, and this is exactly why you'd rather take the downs and not the yards. That 1 yard wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Still would have been short, still wouldn't have been good. Players complaining, as usual. Players love complaining. You know, reffing is a hard, if watching the NFL tells you anything, reffing is a little bit hard, but it's okay. It's part of the game. We got another attempted crossing route. He was wide open, but we got a touchdown, but we got a flag. And we got an illegal contact on the crossing route. And we got another penalty. Again, throwing a pick route, you have to run a route. If you just turn and block, if you're not running your route, that's going to be called 10 times out of 10. Okay, we got 3 rushing. We got a touchdown. And that could very well end the game right there. You have 15-6, a 2-score game. The extra point essentially is meaningless, just a way to waste clock. You know, you have We have approximately 7 minutes left. Some miscommunication with the clock.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, going for the pass. Passing it. Oh, with a nice breakup by number 13 of the Guardians. We got We got 7 minutes. Obviously, no one. Obviously, game's not over till it's over. But with 6:35 left, unless there's a score here by Guardians, unless Guardians has a score, unless Guardians scores here, could very well be the end of the game. You know, down by 2 scores. 2nd and 20, heaving it up, heaving a prayer. Happens to be, if you're heaving up a prayer, if there's one player that you want to receive that, to be on the receiving end of that, you got Avrami Zegelbaum.
I made it even. Thank you so much.
We got 2nd and 20 from their own 10-yard line. Moshe Sharf receiving the snap. Oh, passing it to Ronan, and Ronan is running and going for the touchdown. Exactly what the Guardians needed to get some juice and to build some momentum in their game. It looked like a broken up route. It looks like number 20 fell. And 15-12. Score is 15-12. It's a 3-point game. The extra point, again, being very meaningless because nonetheless they'll have to score at least a touchdown. But you want to get 1 point so that even if the other team scores, you have a chance to make a stop and then tie the game up with 8 points. Momentum is building. We got, oh, that was a nice pass breakup. Oh, and the ref called. What did the ref call? Pass interference, hit him earlier. It did seem like he hit him earlier. It seemed like their feet collided at least before he touched him. And we got a short route, a short yardage out route by Avrami Zegelbaum to bring the game to 15-13. This is it. This is the game. 4 minutes left. Thank you, Hashem. Could probably drive the clock down to the 1 minute without any mistakes. And then punt, or again, I think they would aim to just drive down the field and score. Again, that extra point being very big because earlier, if they score now, they have to get the extra point in order for it to be significant. Oh, and we got a sack by Benny of the Guardians. Massive play, again, trying to chip away at Thank You Hashem's momentum to sort of bring the Guardians back into the game. Guardians only needing a touchdown, but touchdowns have been pretty scarce in this game, only 2. That safety by Moshe Sharf, that mistake, rookie mistake, which is funny because he's not a rookie. Oh, and now he's beat, and he does not make the catch. He almost makes the catch. Great defense by Moshe Sharf. Great attempt, great stretch by the offense. Just great play overall. Sadly, this time resulting in no touchdown, in no reception. Remember, that safety being big, that safety making it so Guardians need to drive down the field and score a touchdown. Though technically they would anyways need to drive down the field and score a touchdown, but again, you know, they would now if they don't get it, the pressure is much higher because then they lose versus otherwise it would have been overtime. We have the ball being snapped. Oh, short pass. Oh, being stopped short. 220. 4th down. Big play. You probably punted here because you want to bring it down to about the 1 minute warning. Going for it with the lead would be very, very risky and unnecessary risk. So, think Guardians obviously hoping for some sort of sack or block, something to give them good positions, a good field position, putting their speed rushers on there. Oh, with a booming kick, with being hit out. There is no fair catch rule in this league, and so it's legal. It's legal. It's on the 12. There's no such thing as a fair catch or anything like that. Obviously, player safety is important, but there's no real reason why that play... you can maybe bring a reason why that play should be illegal, but it is not illegal in our rule book. And so... on the 12 and 20. Oh, Rami Zegolam incomplete. We got another attempted hook and ladder. Nicely called out by Thank You Hashem, number 20. And there we go. We are now at the 1 minute warning. 15-13. 2nd down and 20 from their own 12. Guardians, can Moshe Sharf mount a comeback to this game? Can MVP Moshe Sharf mount a comeback? Yeah, the MVPs tend to not have such good luck. Last year, Avi Zern obviously winning MVP before the game, and yet ultimately losing it. Now, we got Moshe Sharf getting the snap, looking, avoiding, passing. Ronen gets behind coverage again, gets the 1st down. Clock is stopped because it's the 1st down. Massive play flipping the field. Bring it from their own 12 to their opponent's 9.5 yard line. Massive play. And now we have... Now, this is where the game. This is the game right here. Actually, it's not really the game. If they score too fast, they could give their opponents a very ample opportunity to drive down the field and score. Again, it would mean 4 scores in the second half with only 1 in the first. Obviously, the Thank You Hashem getting a lot of momentum taken away from them. Okay, we got a pitch to Ronen. He is sacked. Clock's running. The Guardian is going to want to run down the clock. Thank You Hashem should really start thinking about using their timeouts, because if they don't use their timeouts, they could very well find themselves at the end of the score without any time left on the clock. Guardians has 3 more plays. That's all they need. Thank You Hashem should really contemplate using their timeouts. I'm not sure why exactly they've decided not to. They only have 3 plays, unless barring a problem. And Avrami Zegelman with the crosser on the fake pitch gets the touchdown to bring the score, which is exactly what I said would happen, to 19-15 with 16 seconds left on the clock, with Thank You Hashem needing to go 50 yards. Again, that decision to not call timeout will probably haunt Thank You Hashem until next season.
16 seconds.
We got 16 seconds left. Going for 2.
16 seconds. Oh yeah, makes a difference. 16 seconds.
Going for 2 would only make it 21-15 again. It would make it into 1 score. If the other team scored, they could stop them. The odds, the win percentage for Thank You Hashem is now very, very low. Could they pull it off? Oh, we got Rami Zegelbaum being blocked. Oh, still going for him, and incomplete. Sometimes quarterbacks get this tunnel vision again with their best receiver, even when they're doubled and covered by the best defender on the other team on such an important play. Still, just get that tunnel vision. So we have 16 seconds left to the game. Barring An amazing comeback by Thank You Hashem. The assumed winner is going to be the Guardians. Now, it's not over for Thank You Hashem. They still have 16 seconds, 4 plays. They could use the whole field because they have all their timeouts. But they're going to attempt to go far, and he catches it and he goes out of bounds. Catches that inbounds. Catches it inbounds, and the clock is stopped. And we have a great chunk yardage play. Short play, 11 seconds, gives them between 2 and 3 plays, gets them into viable Hail Mary area. Again, I would probably assume they're gonna try to go for another 15-20 yard chunk play. A bunch of short routes. Almost picked off by Moshe Sharf. Would have iced the game. But nonetheless, a nice pass breakup. Bringing it to 7 seconds. Bringing it down to 7 seconds. Again, that clock being for the viewers is not the official clock, just like in the NFL actually. The clock that is presented on the screen is not the official clock. Rather, the refs have their own clock system, and they update our great crew as to what it is they need to do. So now we have Thank You Hashem receiving the snap, 3rd down, blitz. Oh, lots of time. And throwing that into the moon.
1 second. 4 seconds.
Throw that into the moon. That's it. This is the final play. 4th down. 36 yards to go. 34 yards to go, sorry. To get the touchdown on their own 26-yard line. Thank You Hashem is obviously going to chuck it up for a Hail Mary. I mean, everyone here sort of knows who this play is really going to be between. That man, Avrami Zegelbaum, and that man, Yosef Shmuel. And they're running, and they're rushing 3. Bold move. You want to get more bodies? And Avrami Zegelbaum hits that down, and that's the end of the game, folks. And that is the end of the Upper Friday Conference Championship game. We will send out another link for the Lower Friday Championship game. And thank you very much for joining us. We are now going to move on to the award ceremony, which sadly we will not be able to have live streamed.